Okay, hi, hello. Welcome back to another video here. Today I am doing another speed paint, and this is actually going to be a little bit of a mashup of videos. So all of these are going to be in relation to Lesa and Dae-hyun's birthdays, as well as Lesa's two sisters, Akillina and Avdotija, or Killja and Dunja. So Lesa is siblings with his two sisters, of course. They're actually triplets. So their birthday is actually on the same day, which is November 30th. And then Dae-hyun's birthday is January 15th. So these pictures were made not too far apart from each other. And the pictures that you're seeing in the beginning here are actually just very quick little, obviously portrait doodles that I did for the triplets because I actually really wanted to do more for like all four of their birthdays and whatnot. But because like Killja and Dunja also have like significant others as well. Raul and Simon are their boys. So I did want to do more for like all four of them, to do more like couples pictures and just cute, fun little things. My original plan was actually to do some like doodle sheets of like various things that they kind of did on their birthdays. But unfortunately, there was just a lot happening at the times in which I drew these. So it was like a little bit hectic, and I am just terrible at time management and just coping with things that other people probably think are like fairly normal and fairly easy. So that's my bad. But yeah, either way, I still wanted to try to make all of them something cute, something nice. And I did wind up doing a couple other little doodles for like Dunja and Killja, but yeah, so I wanted to kind of put together these various little clips into this video just for fun and just to kind of have them all be together, because these are like, the time-lapse recordings that I can do in Medibang, and you can kind of decide how long they are, but I don't like to make them too long because it just it goes really, really slow. So like other programs on the iPad, other paint programs, it obviously records like the strokes on the screen. So how many strokes you do as you're drawing the pictures. So you can't really see like the actual, cursor or pen moving on there. So making them too slow always looks a little funny, and making them too fast looks a little funny as well. So yeah, I just wanted to put these together because I thought it would be cute to see how they also kind of match. Well, like they're made to match. So Lesa and Dae-hyun's versions are made to match. And again, for those that might be new to the pages or just don't know too much info about them, Lesa and Dae-hyun are characters that show up on our pages quite a bit. And they are from our story Kave Kanem, and that's usually kind of the one that I highlight, but technically their overall lore and story kind of has like, it has multiple installments of like different stories that happen throughout the different timelines for them. So like, for example, if I were to draw them in like their school uniforms or, something around that time, it would be more in relation to the story installments referred to as Dynasty. So yeah, that's like kind of the difference. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm not the best at explaining, but hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, so a cute thing about this is that Tatty actually suggested that this be like the third video. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for the third video back. I tend to like to do things in certain numbers a lot of the time. I don't know why. So I was trying to figure that out, and she suggested doing something with Lesa and Dae-hyun. So I thought that it would be fun to kind of highlight their little birthday pictures because I do really like the way that these turned out, and I think that the process is kind of fun to watch for these. So my idea behind these pieces basically is they go to a place that's like very near and dear to them throughout their lore and their history as well. They have like specific attachments to it because of the story and because of lore, like I said. And that place is called Limnoria. And so my idea behind these is that they go there to celebrate their birthdays, and they get to kind of do the little events and fun activities that are there while they're, you know, enjoying their stay. I just thought it would be cute to have kind of a continuation of, you know, them doing like a little ballroom dancing event that they have there. So, I mean, honestly, they could probably go and stay from November to January. That sounds like something that they would honestly do. But yeah,
One of the ideas was them being in like a little ballroom.
so Limnoria is a place that's like set kind of far away from where they actually live. Their main stories take place kind of in like a Japan setting and then a Russia setting, but it's like a little bit different than, you know, how like as they are, if that makes sense. But Limnoria is a place that Tatty has actually set up a lot of the aesthetic for and taken a lot of inspo from like ancient Greece and pretty places in Italy and like South Italy.
And so this is another instance also where Tatty has very kindly helped me with a background for it,
Because I wanted to have it be like a ballroom setting, obviously, but I wasn't sure like what I really wanted it to look like. So she was kind enough to give me a sketch for that, and hopefully I did it justice because I thought it was really pretty and cute, and I like the little plants like on the columns and stuff. But yeah, that's that's the basic idea behind these, and you'll see that Dae-hyun's in a few minutes here. You'll see how Dae-hyun's goes along with Lesa's, and they like match, and it's like a continuation of the scene type deal. So yeah. Other than that, I wanted to say with the setup that I have here today, I decided to instead of having the speed paints take up the whole screen or to just be on like a plain background, I actually decided to take a screen cap of my paint program because I use Medibang, so I thought it would be cute to have that as the background to look like the canvases are actually being worked on in the program as they originally were. So, like I said before, you know, it records the time lapse of these, but you can't see like the pen actually moving on there or like the cursor moving at all. So I don't know, I just thought it would look cute and kind of, I don't know, aesthetic or something to put them over top of the paint program as the background. So yeah, that's why if you notice the colors up at the top aren't like changing, even though I'm sketching in various colors and like putting in different colors throughout the pieces. And also I had noticed after the fact that there's like obviously no layers in the layer panel either, so that's kind of funny. But I don't know, I just like the way that the little palettes on the side look and the little box on the other side. So hopefully it's not too silly. You could let me know in the comments, let me know if you think that doing it like this is kind of silly or not, or if it looks okay. I hope to eventually kind of upgrade my setup, but I've always kind of had like a setup where it makes it difficult to record it in different ways. So that's why when the time lapse, like when I was able to actually do the time lapse things through the program, I was really excited about that because I often want to record my process of like drawing and coloring, but I always am kind of either working with a device that doesn't have a lot of space, or my setup is just like physically not that great for recording in that way. So I hope to upgrade and fix that eventually, because I really love the types of videos where you can see, you know, it's recording the tablet so you can actually see the artist's hands moving on it. So I would like to do that at some point, but for now, hopefully this is okay, because I do kind of have a backlog of speed paints that I would like to share just because I like the way they turned out, or, you know, just because I want to talk about our characters some more. So yeah, hopefully hopefully that's all right. But other than that, yeah, I'm excited to continue doing videos here. I have a few ideas of various things that I want to kind of try to do. So maybe possibly like little challenges or stuff like that, just various things related to art. But I would definitely like to share these speed paints kind of like in between. So hopefully that will be fun and nice to watch. But yeah, also I thought it would be fun to share these specifically because it's just them being cute and romantic and fluffy, And I had mentioned it before in the other videos that, and I mentioned it on posts as well, that they're just a couple of characters, a couple of many of our characters that really deserve to just be happy and have some fluff, because it really is funny how much it contrasts with a lot of the more dramatic and intense things that happen throughout all of their lore. So yeah, they just deserve to be happy and have a good time and have some fun. So I thought I would highlight this, especially because, you know, it's going to be February 14th. I'm not sure if I'm posting it on that day or not, but either way, you know, love is in the air, as they say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I didn't want to make the video too long, but I just wanted to pop in and have a little bit of a chat and share this. And I hope that it was nice to watch, and I hope that you are taking care. And thank you so much for coming and chatting with me and checking out more of my art. And I will see you very soon, so stay safe out there. Thanks so much.